welcome back to Everyday Arsenal. So today I will talk about what I've been up to for the last 6 months and the best 10 EDC essential items if you're going to travel internationally. And these are all the items right here that I think, out of everything that I took with me to Africa, to Europe, to Latin America, and to North America, that everybody should have. And the reason why I say this is because it is the least space expensive in your pockets. So let's get started. So first things first, and for me this is the most important one, but earphones. Not headphones, earphones. And the reason why I say earphones is because they save your life in two ways. First of all, from boredom, so you can listen to podcasts or whatnot. And second of all, you can use them as earbuds and go to sleep. I use noise canceling earphones, but they can actually also be voice activated for me to be able to hear without taking them off. But you don't actually have to get these. You can also get the Apple ones, Samsung, Bose. But anyhow, earphones is my number one and go-to. My number two, frankly, it would have to be the carabiner, because if I'm being honest, this one is specifically a twist lock. And a twist lock because it just keeps everything safe. And if you stay in Airbnbs, in hotels, or anything where you get an actual key, you would want to keep it somewhere safe. And for me, it's this, because I don't want to ever go through the struggle. And I have had the unfortunate situation where I had to contact the Airbnb, tell them that I lost the key or something along those lines. This was years ago, so I learned my lesson. But a twisted carabiner, a twisted lock carabiner, that's the best. And then I feel like this one for me was very important because I used to be in cybersecurity, right? So this has an RFID protector, and what it really means is that it protects your credit cards from having their chips stolen. And I'm gonna make another video about this, but I'm gonna talk to you about digital security. And RFID protection right now specifically is very, very important against any cheap copying, emulators, and so forth. So this is from Dango, and this is the Maverick wallet, I believe. And it's beautiful because it's got a money insert here. It's got the ability to put up to 4 cards, I believe. So I have 4 cards right here. And I got my ID right here. It's my driver's license. And I got a paracord attachment, so it's easy to grab in my pocket, or just to know that I have it at least, you know. You know when you're like checking your pockets and you freak out? That's kind of what I do, but I always know it's there because I can feel the big bump. And, well, let's move on to a little bit of a, let's call it a controversial topic. But one of the things that everybody worries about is safety. And obviously, I don't recommend anybody to carry a knife or any type of weapon when they travel. But a flashlight, specifically a good EDC flashlight, can be multi-purposed into an actual weapon, or even just a deterrent, because this is a Nightcore EDC 27, and out of the amount of different flashlights that I have, which are Streamlight, Firelight, O-Light, and all these different ones, this has got to be my favorite one, and I'll tell you why. So the reason why is because it uses a USB-C charger right here. It has a locking mechanism, so like that, it's safe to put in my pocket, and I know it won't get it won't like turn on automatically. And this is the creme de la creme. So it's got a strobe light. It doesn't last long, lasts around 5-10 seconds. I don't remember exactly, but this is the best all-round EDC flashlight. It is a little pricey, however, for what you paid, you get, and it is a great investment. I've had this for about a while, like two years, I think, and it's never failed me, and it lasts a long time as well. All right, now let's talk about digital maintenance, and I mean by upkeeping all of your devices. I would recommend to get a portable battery charger. This one's a bit old, it's a little chunky as you see, but I have a little sentimental value in it, is because it charges my phone very quickly. This is a 10,000 amps. It has a fast charger capability. and as you can see, it's always fully charged because I always use it. You can also get ones with the built-in cable, specifically curated for your own device. The only downside about that is that maybe it won't have an extra slot to connect other chargers, or it's only USB-C input-output capable. I would tell you to do your own research depending on your devices. iPhone, Android, they all have different values. And then if you go into Oppo and all these Asian ones that don't exactly run Android, I don't know what they run, to be honest. I don't know if they're any better. All right, so now let's go into what I call the wearables. And these ones are more for just, I guess, necessity. You know, when you least expect it, you'll need it. And frankly, for me, and this was really hard because I have a variety of different things that I wear, but I only wanted to make it simple and just two. So the first is a rubber band. And I don't just mean any rubber band. These are Uber bands from SAP Gear, State Asset Protection Company. And these guys, I took only 10 of them with me for 6 months, and I still have 3. That means that 7 broke. Well, they actually broke, but that was in the span of 6 months, right? I've never had a rubber band last more than a week before it snapped. Not only that, but I use it and I abuse it religiously. I use it for a lot of different things. And then paracord bracelet. This one's a very simple one because the other one just attracts too much, like the woven one attracts too much attention. But this is more for, honestly, just attaching things to the carabiner. And I can attach bags or so forth onto it, and then I don't have to carry it. Like an assortment of things. It can also be used to hold things together, and it's mil-spec 550. And this is a combo deal. This is a notepad specifically from Totebook. This one I also have used quite a lot. I've gone through 15, I think, already, and it's flexible. It's pretty. It also has the ability to rip out pages, but you don't have to do that. You can get whatever else you want. And a pen. You can choose whatever kind. I preferably like the Fisher Space pen because it's quite compact, and if it leaks, it's not going to leak inside of my pants because it's going to be inside of the shell. And yeah, I mean, just think about it. You'll need sometimes to write information, and you'll think, oh yeah, I'll remember it, no problem. And then eventually, oh wait, what was the phone number of this person? I forgot it. Or what was the room number? I forgot it. Or what was the pin to my SIM card? I forgot it. So you see where I'm going with this? And last but not least, a bandana. And honestly, I messed up not bringing enough because I would go through these puppies about every 2 days. I'll switch them up. And frankly, this one I use mainly for sweating, but I've never really used it for anything other than, I mean, I used it for fashion choices, but not really like to showcase anything. But not only that, but in long-term medical purposes, it can be used as a tourniquet. And yeah, I mean, that is what I particularly think are the most 10 needed EDC items for any international traveler. Frankly, because it makes your life easier, TSA approved, international security approved. I didn't have any issues with anybody either in the Namibian, Spanish, German, American, or Mexican borders. So yeah, anyways, I hope you liked the video. If you liked, subscribe and leave some feedback. Thank you. Have a good day.